And the topic is about love on the day of love. And it's my message to singles because I am single and I've been legally single. And I do say legally, but yeah, I have been legally single for quite some time. And no one could have ever told me, when I was 4 and 5 playing with my Barbies. Everyone knows that I was a Barbie girl. Like, I worshiped Barbies. And I would even write letters about my goals to myself. And I was that person that always had a time schedule. I mean, by 21, I had to be here, 25 here, 30 here. None of it happened. Needless to say, that's just to let you know that life has its own tune. God does his own thing and he rides his own wave when it comes to our lives. So, yeah, I really thought that, I would have been married by now, but I am not. But it's not the end of the world. And I'm here to really talk to the singles for Valentine's Day because everyone talks to the lovers because this is the day of love. But I'm here to tell you that everything is okay, okay? So on Valentine's Day, just take a deep breath. And for a lot of people, Valentine's Day gets them all worked up. They get sad, they get more depressed. Well, for the singles, they get sad, depressed, they get angry, they, start scrolling on social media, looking at other people's lives and comparing. You are in the right season and in the right time for your journey. Stop looking to your left, stop looking to your right, look up and look straight ahead. And that's what I want to tell you. Um, don't look at everybody else. And regardless of what anyone says, being single, yes, you do get lonely. I get lonely sometimes. And sometimes I do want that special someone to spend the rest of my life with. I don't want to keep going on dates with this person and that person and that person. I do want that companionship, but it's all about just waiting and being patient. And I want to charge to you to work on yourself, work on your healing journey. You are not ready for love if you're still talking about someone from your past, someone from a previous relationship, even if you're newly divorced and you're single now, and you're like, you know what, I'm not feeling this dating circle, but I'm still on my ex. If you're still having late night rendezvous with your old people from your past, you're obviously not ready to move forward. You're not ready to date. You need to be in the best place. And in order to receive love, it took me a long time to learn this. You have to give love. Okay, you have to exude love. You have to be a loving person. And you can't be a type of person that is mean to people, has an attitude, and saying you want love. You're not going to attract anyone that is of quality. You're not going to, people are going to get turned off. And for all my singles out here that keep saying you want somebody or trying to play yourself in your mind like you don't want anyone, I don't need anyone. I got this. I'm independent. I love me. I'm in love with Jesus. Okay, I'm in love with Jesus too, but Jesus still wants you to be with someone. He even says it in his word. It is not good for a man to be alone. That's why he created Eve for Adam. Okay, you got to have somebody on this journey of life. You can't just go around and think, oh, I'm good, I'm straight. I made it this far by myself. Okay, but I don't think you're straight because you're talking about it. I don't think you're happy because you keep talking about it. But guess what? Knock, knock, knock. Ladies, you cannot sit up and think you're going to meet the man of your dreams sitting at home. Okay? You're not going to meet the man of your dreams sitting at home unless, you know, you do online dating. And I'm not, knocking that at all. I know some people who have found love and they found good love through online dating. It's not for me. But I know some people who have that. No, it's not for me, baby. But if it's for you, good for you. Now, back to my people who, the women or the men, I'm good. I'm cool by myself. I don't need anyone. You have to get out of your bed. You have to go outside. Hello. You have to go somewhere. Take yourself out on a date. How do you expect to meet anybody when you don't go anywhere? Get a group of friends. I don't know, like, And then beyond all of those things, there's no use in going out and doing things when you're mean to people. And when someone approaches you, you're so mean to them. You're rolling your eyes. I don't want no man, and doing all this riffraff. Um, that's a turnoff, or giving them the runaround. There's some people, they've been through so much with love, they don't have time to waste. And one thing that I will say about good people and a person that's good and who wants to genuinely love, i.e., me, I don't have time for games. I don't have time for confusion. So if it seems like it's confusion, you calling me one day and then I don't hear from you another day, I'm going to be like, you know what? Let me head on out with no explanation, okay? People who are good people do not have time. One thing they don't have is time to waste. So don't play, people, or don't play with people's emotions. And when someone approaches you, look approachable. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to be overly nice to them, because no, I'm not overly nice either when it comes to dating. But I'm not mean either. I will hold a conversation. But I see so many people do this and then turn around. There's no good people out here. I mean, you could have found the greatest person, but you're so busy being mean to him or looking at the outer shell. And sometimes we look at what they have on, what kind of car they drive. You're looking at materialistic things. Look at the heart. Look inside. Because let's go back to this verse really quick. Let's go back to this verse of what love is now. Come on now. Do they exhibit these qualities? And if they do, that is your person. Do you hear me? I mean, just go back a little bit. Let's go back to the verse. Let's go back to the verses. I'm sorry, the verses that I was discussing. Let's go back to the verses. And it says, love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. And I'm reading just a little bit of it. It does not boast. It is not proud. And one thing that I'll say that's not in here, for me, love is consistent and it's unconditional. Why be with someone when they're with you only when you're up? Or there's some people, they love it when you're down. They love to be around you only when you're down and only when you have problems. But when you come up, they're jealous and they're angry and they're backing away. That's not love either. The person that loves you and loves you the most gives you unconditional love. Think about the love of your family members or the love of anyone that loves you the most, and think about how it makes you feel. You want that in a mate. You want that same type of love where you don't have to question. You don't have to sit back and be like, I don't know if this person is right for me. And I've only come close to that one time. But I'm here to tell you that it's out here. And wake up every day and tell yourself it's out here. It's coming to you. Believe and have faith. But when you speak out and you say, there's no good men out here, there's no good women out here, guess what? That's all that you're going to meet. You're going to meet nothing but bad apples. You've already told yourself that. You've already told everything that. You've already told yourself that. You've already told your mind that. And guess what? That's exactly what is going to be attracted to you. Whatever you want in this season and in this life, you have to speak it. You have to not only believe it, you have to speak it. So this Valentine's Day, being single is not the end of the world. Okay? It's not the end of the world. I want to let you know you are love. You are exuding love. You are beautiful. Take yourself out on a date. And you know what else I like about singles right now? Single women now, we have found our empowerment. We are on a feminist movement. I love that we're having Galentine's days. Like, we're going out with our girls. We're going out to eat dinner. We're going out to have parties. We're having full parties at each other's homes and having a good time. And no, we're not just talking about men. We're talking about other stuff. We're talking about life. We're having therapy sessions. And I think it is wonderful. So go out with your friends. Just have a good time. It is the day of love. Celebrate love unconditionally until you find that special someone. But love is all around us. Love is within us. And most of all, God is love, okay? And I just want to give you this special message. It is okay to be single. Heal, okay? Because no one wants to be with anyone toxic. And there's so many people who want someone because it looks good on paper, but all of this inside is a mess. Clean it up and heal. God bless. Love you. Happy Valentine's Day. Exude love. Bye bye.